Okay guys, so in previous video we saw filter and map in methods from stream. So before starting new method, let's just hold and understand what just happened. So when we use filter, we wrote a predicate there, right? Let's go back to previous example, filter method. So we wrote this predicate, right? And we have to pass that inside filter argument and it will work. I'm just picking the exactly the line which is helping us to have that functionality. Okay, and for map we have used these two lines. So one big difference is filter is for filtering, map is for transforming. If you talk about the results, right? So when it comes to result of filters, and before proceeding that, I can take this thing from here, so we can compare the outputs. When we executed map example, what we got, this is the result, right? This is the result of map execution, and we have 10 elements there, right? Initially, it was 10. Initially, 10 elements, and result is also 10 elements, right? That's right. But if you go back to filter, if I run this code, run as application, so definitely we have 10 elements. That's the initial thing. But when it comes to result, we are getting only filtered data, right? Because we have used predicate. There is a method test which tests all the conditions and accordingly result returns the value. So initially there were 10 elements inside filters, but when result came, it based on the requirement. So you cannot predict what could be the output, right? So that means when it comes to filters, the minimum to maximum you can expect. That means in this case it could be 0 or 10, right? It varies. But when it comes to map, it gives you the exact result. It doesn't matter. So if you have 10 elements, so you can expect 10 elements, right? So input is 10 and the output will be also 10. There will be no filter or any kind of issues happening. If something is happening, that means something must be wrong. Map does not remove any element from your collection. This is a task for filter. Okay, that's one thing. So this is the one, you can see kind of a difference. I mean, of course there's a big difference apart from the returning things, but yeah, that's just the return types when it happens. Okay, there's one more method, count. So once you're done with this whole thing, just want to count the stuffs. Let's say do this for here, count method demo. So I will take the same example of filter. We have a collection. I wrote a predicate which returns all the even numbers. Use that predicate inside filter, and that's output. After that, I just want to print um, total even numbers, right? This is my requirement. This is what I want to print, total number of events. But you don't want it to be, in that from the, of course, one way is you have a collection. So even numbers, you can simply go for that even numbers and the size. Even numbers dot size, and this will give you a list. As I said, it will work, not a big thing, because it's a part of a collection framework. So number of elements are 4. But if you don't want to use this way and calling one more method on it, what I can do, I will take this out. Guys, just watch out what I'm going to do. I'll copy this. It's not till not collect, because this time I don't want to collect. I just want to return the total size or even numbers. So it goes here, or let's do this a different way. Let's take this out, just for separating the stuffs. Okay, now paste it. It gives me filter, but this time I don't want to collect it. I just want to check the count. So filter and count. Yep, that's it. This is how it works. Just call the method. This is called chaining. Total even numbers, and done. And I can use it right here. So you can see no more collection, then storing in a collection, then turning it back. And then okay, it returns long. Okay, done. And when we execute this code, we will get the output. Like total elements are 4. So no more calling of collection, collect it, the store it, and then call the size of it. We can directly go for the count method. So what we just did, we pipelined it, or you can say chained up. Stream calling filter, filter calling count, and then returns the long type and print it. So that's one more method from the Stream API. So stay tuned, guys. We have still a lot to cover. Thanks for watching this video, guys.